to put less pressure on your scalp, on your edges. Girl, on them edges, okay? Because you don't need to be walking on here with no edges. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin, if you do not know, and all you have to do is hit that subscribe button down below to join the fam, okay? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to prevent hair loss, hair shedding, breakage, you name it. We all know that natural hair is the struggle, okay? So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the best ways to retain length and prevent as much hair breakage as possible. Make sure to stay to the end for 4 extra tips that you most likely don't even know. Let's get straight into it. So I did some research not so long ago because I've been neglecting my hair, and I was just like, I need to get it together. So I found a lot of helpful information. Some of these things I already do. There are a few things that I found that I do not do, but I'm about to start doing because y'all, these some legit tips, okay? I just had to share this with you guys. So the first thing is drying your hair. When y'all wash your hair, I know half of y'all is dry your hair with towels when y'all should not be doing that. And when I first started this, I was like, well, what would you want me to dry my hair with? Like, air drying is take too long. So if you don't have time to air dry, the best thing to use is a microfiber towel, right? But if you don't know what that is, because I had to go research that. I was like, what is that? The next best thing to use is a t-shirt. And you're doing all this to prevent pulling your hair. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when you dry your hair with towels, sometimes when you look at the towel, like, you'll see some of your coils or some like your hair strands will be stuck in the towel. Or you'll even feel it as you dry in your hair, you will feel it pulling. No, okay, we don't need that. Next thing is to moisturize daily with water-based moisturizers. And I say water-based moisturizers because water is one of the best things for your hair. When it comes to deep moisturizing, you can do that like once a week. You don't need to deep moisturize every single day. This leads me to my next point, which is shampooing. There's no need for you to do that every single week. Like, some people is be washing their hair once a week and they think that's good, but it's not. There's a method called co-washing. I don't know if y'all know about it, but it's a method basically using conditioner in replace of a shampoo. So if you feel like your hair is dirty or you feel like you need to wash it, you can co-wash instead of shampooing. It said that you only need to wash your hair, like shampoo your hair, about once or twice a month. All the other times you can co-wash, and that'll help you to retain nutrients and moisture and like all the natural oils that your hair all the natural oils that your hair needs. The next thing is to use little to no heat and manipulation. When I say little to no heat, that goes for straightening, hot combing, blow drying. All them stuff is break your hair, like bad. I've straightened my natural hair like twice in my entire life. The last time was for graduation pictures. Y'all will never catch me straightening my natural hair no more. My grad pics, my hair poof up, bro. Like, never again. Nope. I gotta get one straight wig before I go straighten my hair again. The next part of this tip was manipulation. That goes for high ponytails, low ponytails, tight hair, period. Tight hairstyles, combing, stretching, any type of styling basically that is put like stress on your roots and your strands is what manipulation is. And it's quite obvious how all those stuff that I just listed are one of the main reasons that like we lose so much hair, you know. So the next point is to wear loose protective, as I was saying, the next point is to wear loose protective hairstyles. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I lose all my hair. Them braids had to come out. It was long overdue. But back in high school, I used to put my hair tight. Like, when I put my hair in one, I needed it tight because if it wasn't tight, it wasn't cute, okay? Like, I needed my hair slick up. I needed my edges done. And like all that. Why it raining again? It raining again, and then you're gonna hear it in my video. But yeah, loose protective hairstyles that'll put less pressure on your scalp, on your roots, on your edges. Girl, on them edges, okay? Because you don't need to be walking on here with no edges. That ain't cute. The next point is to trim your hair. I have a problem letting go of my hair. I don't like to trim my ends because I feel like I cut in my hair. But trimming your hair is really good, okay? Because all them split ends and extra dead hair at the end stunting your growth. So when it comes to trimming your hair, this ain't like no big chop. So don't let nobody cut no this much of your hair. Cutting your split ends and cutting like the ends of your hair is very little bits, okay, unless you wait like 300 years. I ran out. Unless you wait like 2-3 years and you have like a lot to cut. But you're supposed to cut your ends every 3 to 4 months. So if you follow that and actually cut your hair when you're supposed to, you would not be cutting a lot. Now the next thing is to read these labels on these products, okay? When you're going to the store to buy all products, reading the labels is very important because there's a bunch of things that is put in these products that is really bad for our hair and we don't even know. So some of the things that I could remember out of my head is sodium chloride, sulfates, and something. But I could put a link in the description with a bunch of, it's a whole lot of stuff that is dry out our hair and do a bunch of bad stuff, okay? So as I said, I could put it in the description so y'all can check that out and see all the stuff that y'all need to be aware of and looking out for. Finger detangling, a lot of y'all probably know this. Bruh. Combing is a form of manipulation, so the difference in the amount of hair loss you'll see when you comb your hair versus when you finger detangle is absolutely crazy. And all that is because finger detangling is way gentler on your scalp, on your hair in general, than combing. It leads to less stress and tension on your hair, which leads to guess what? Guess what, y'all? Less hair loss. Now one thing that I had to learn is that finger detangling is not easy. It is take forever and you have to have some patience. But the thing about it is so worth it because you will save so much hair than if you comb. It was this quote I saw on Instagram about 2 days ago that I was scrolling and I just had to write it down because I had to say it in this video. It says, finger detangling may not be easy, but your hair will love you for it. And it's honestly the truth. The next thing is eating good, okay? Just as your diet has a major effect on your skin and on your overall health, it has an effect on your hair. Better diets promote better hair growth, okay? So if you eat chip and candy all day, you're gonna be bald. My bad. If you eat chip and candy all day, one day you're gonna be bald. That's not true, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, eat better, okay? Like, your hair don't want a bunch of chip. Your diet has a serious impact on your hair growth. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, the next point is so important, okay? This is to protect your hair when you're asleep. Please don't sleep with your hair out. Like, some people literally have their hair in an afro and then they just put the blanket on them and then just like knock out. What you should do before you go to bed is to braid your hair, and like the best hair cloth is either satin or silk, right? I don't have none of them. I have a bandana, but that's not good. And then like pillowcases, you shouldn't have a cotton pillowcase either. I'm about to order me a silk pillowcase because they're cute and because it'll help my hair. But yeah, the silk and satin pillowcases will prevent hair loss because the cotton ones is pull out your hair just like how the towels is pull out your hair. And the last point before the 4 extra tips would be to find out what works for you. That goes for almost everything. Everybody's different. Everybody's hair is different. Even if you have the same texture as someone, your hair probably still different. So you really just have to find what works for you. Alright, for the 4 things that y'all probably did not know, the first one is that you should not detangle your hair when it's wet, okay? I didn't know that. I thought it's best to clear out my hair and finger detangle my hair when it's wet. But no, apparently your hair is most fragile when wet and it's best to clear out your hair when it's damp. Okay, the next thing is to do not over moisturize, okay? That's like drowning your hair. Like, your scalp needs time and space to breathe too. So if you're just packing a bunch of product and stuff on your hair, like, you ain't giving it no time to grow. I know they said to moisturize daily, but that don't mean drown your hair, okay? Because while not moisturizing could stunt your growth, moisturizing too much could also stunt your growth. They say moisturize daily, but that all depends on your hair type, honestly, because sometimes you may need to skip a day. This really all goes back to finding out what works for you, because what works for you may not work for Lillian. Why was that the first name that got to my head? Third point of the 4 is to not forget about your ends. The ends are the oldest and most fragile parts of our hair, okay? So when we like put product and do all this nice stuff and care for our hair, we need to give our ends a little TLC too, you know? So just make sure when you're doing your hair, you put product or whatever it is, you do it from the roots straight to the ends. The last point is to shampoo your hair in twists. So this goes for shampooing and co-washing, okay? Just generally wash your hair in twists. This prevents tangling, breakage, and a bunch of stuff that you just want to avoid. Okay, so yes, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to incorporate these tips because I can guarantee you that you will see a change in your hair loss and breakage. Once again, my name is Caitlin, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep smiling.